smash 5 past their nearest and dearest PS Bloody V over in the Eindhoven on the shader. Eredivisie. What's going to happen this week? Over in the Dutchlands. We'll take a little look. NEC.
Back once again with another preview video today. We look forward to match number 11 over in the Eindhoven on the shader Eredivisie, and we'll get to that in just 1 second. If you're new, where you been, smash your subscribe and get your bang up today with all things Dutch football related, Barbaros related, world football related. We got it all here, boys. Under one Brewski, that's right, of course. Ajax smashed or dashed past 5 past their nearest and dearest, of course, PS Bloody V in the big game last weekend. Of course, opened up a 4-point lead at the top of the table. But can anyone realistically stop Ajax this coming season? We'll take a look at it, all of it, in a second. Of course, big shout out to my VRPs. They are the Patreons, boys and girls. Thank you for your continued support as we work to another level. Let's get cracking then, shall we? Of course, look back at last time around, then shall we? Because my pickaroos, your pickaroos, see you by the way. That's for another video. So let's get into it. Willem II against Fortuna Sittard and all square. Of course, Willem doing a lot better this season, up to 5th right now. So one more draw for them keeps them up in that neck of the woods. Meanwhile, PEC Zwolle 1-0 win over Heracles Almelo. Of course, Zwolle were struggling. They still continue to struggle, but that was a big win for them. Heracles Almelo down to 14th right now. FC Utrecht, also another team doing pretty well, up to 3rd on the table with a 2-1 win over Heerenveen. That's right, I went with a 3-1 win myself. My boys, of course, Twente did got beat by NEC Nijmegen. Big week for them. Twente down to 7th. Nijmegen, where the heck are they? They're bloody dizzy heights, aren't they? I can see they're in 8th right now, right on the curtails of Twente. RKC Waalwijk, big win for them also over Sparta Rotterdam. 1-0 win for them. I went the other way. And of course, Cambuur picked up a defeat against Feyenoord. 5-goal thriller right there. Feyenoord up to 4th. 3-2 win. Groningen beat AZ Alkmaar. Of course, AZ Alkmaar stuttering this season. More defeats than they have got victories so far, but hopefully they'll get back into top gear soon. Meanwhile, Vitesse also got beat by Go Ahead Eagles. It was probably the week of the shocks over in the Eredivisie. 2-1 win for Go Ahead Eagles to 10th for them. Vitesse down to 6th. There was no shock in Ajax. Of course, 5-0 domination. Called it, lads. I went with the 5-goal thriller myself, but not that way. 3-2 in the end was my pick. 5-0 was the real bloody deal. Let's take a look at the grand scheme of things in the show. Of course, Ajax lead the charge, 4 points clear of PS Bloody V. Utrecht are in 3rd, and of course we have Feyenoord in 4th. Down the bottom though is Zwolle, Sparta going down. Sittard are also in the discussion right here, right now. As to the discussion in our prediction league, it is Ivan Stringers to lose this week. 7 out of on the board there, out of what, 9? So it's not too shabby. Shepherd's up there with 6 as well. Deepak the Great makes the bronze medal spot his own. How about the overall grand scheme of things then, shall we? To clean it up a little bit, the league looks like this. Nanakem and Tom Stainer lead the charge with 50 points on the board. Breathing down the next is of course Frosty. Of course he ain't out of the woods, is he? Winky, of course, and Deepak the Great. We showed it on in the Power 5. That's, of course, the situation in the leaderboard and the grand scheme of things. It is free to enter. If you want to get involved, go to this website, cut.this/Dutch, get your picks in for the next round of matches. And, of course, we are closing in. This is the final weekend of matches for the October predictor of the month. So if you did well this month, I'll let you know next week. And then if you are victorious, you get a Willy Wonka Golden Star ticket to get to the prize draw at the end of the season. That is that. So let's get into it then, shall we? Take a look forward at the next round of matches. Kicking off with this banger. AZ Alkmaar up against PEC Zwolle. Now, these two sides played each other 24 times in 2002. 13 wins to Alkmaar, 3 wins to Zwolle, and 8 draws. Biggest win for Alkmaar was a 6-0 win. The biggest win, the 5-1 win. Just one defeat past 6 for AZ, 83% forward. Up against Zwolle, just 1 win in 6, 25% forward for them at the moment. Last round over in AZ was, of course, 1 more draw back in September 2020. The away side hasn't won this game since AZ beat Zwolle back in 2019. Of course, Alkmaar lost to Groningen. Of course, Zwolle picked up a win against Almelo. Of course, the odds on this one will go in favour of AZ. 92-1 for the victory, 91 is your PEC, and 11-2 is your bloody draw on this. I'm going to go with a 2-0 win for AZ on this one to get back to winning ways. Heracles Almelo, of course, are they struggling? No, they're not really. They're in mid-table. Up against of course, Ajax, the champions and the leaders. Played 32 times since 2005. 3 wins to Heracles, 23 wins to Ajax, and we have 6 draws, of course. Coming into this one, Heracles Almelo have actually won 3, lost 3 of the last 6. Ajax, of course, just 1 defeat past 6 in all competitions. Of course, the biggest win over Heracles was a 6-0 win. The biggest win the other way was a 1-0 win. It's got 80 goals compared to the 20 for Heracles Almelo over the course of those 32 matches. Of course, last round in Almelo was a 2-0 win for Ajax. Back-to-back wins, of course, back-to-back clean sheets as well. It wasn't long ago, though. Heracles Almelo did pick a victory over Ajax back in February 2020. Of course, coming into this one, of course, Almelo did lose to Zwolle. As for Ajax, they're coming to this on the back of that 5-0 win over PSV. They've actually got 3 clean sheets on the bloody bounce. They've actually got conceded 1 goal in the last 6. So they're very, very good for them at the moment. Of course, look at the odds on this one. We have Ajax coming out to 92-1 for the victory, 91 is your Hercules, and 11-2 is your draw. I'm going to go with Ajax on this one, 2-1 win. It might be tight on the road, but another 3 points in the bag. Go ahead, Eagles. We'll entertain Fortuna Sittard this coming Halloween, I think, 31st of October. 29 times they played each other since 1995. 14 wins for Go Ahead Eagles, 8 wins for Sittard. Of course, coming at you, of course, Go Ahead Eagles coming into unbeaten last 4, picking up 2 wins and 2 draws. 50% form up against Sittard's 1 win in the past 6. 33% form for them at the moment. Their biggest win over Go Ahead Eagles was a 3-0 win. The biggest win of the way was a 4-1 win. Of course, that's around in Go Ahead or over at the Alderhorst. Was a 1-0 win for Sittard. That was back in April 2018 in the Eredivisie. That's of course the second tier of Dutch football. Of course, Go Ahead Eagles did beat Vitesse last round. Of course, Sittard picked up a draw against Wilhelm. Look at the odds on this one. What do we have? Go Ahead Eagles coming at you. Even Stevens for the victory. 32 is your draw. 30-2. 75 is your 35 is your draw. 5-2 is your away win on this one. I'm going to go with a 1-0 win for Go Ahead Eagles. They are the favourites. Even Stevens on this one to get the win. Next, of course, we have Heerenveen. They're going to take it on Vitesse Arnhem coming at you on Halloween Eve. That's right. Push 60 times. It's 93. 20 wins for Heerenveen. 17 wins for Vitesse and 23 draws. Biggest win for Heerenveen. 7-0 win. The biggest win was a 4-0 win. Heerenveen came to just 1 win in 5. 33% form up against Vitesse. 2 defeats in the last 6 games. 58% form for them at the moment. Of course, coming at you though, last round over in Heerenveen was a 1-0 win for Heerenveen. That was back in February 2021. Of course, Heerenveen did lose to Utrecht. Of course, Vitesse lost to Go Ahead Eagles. That's right. Both sides looking for a return to winning ways. However, they're not going to get it. I'm going with a 1-1 draw. I'm going to give you the odds though a little bit late on that. 75 is your Heerenveen, 74 is your Vitesse, and 5-2 is your draw. The odds go with my result there with a 1-1 draw as well. Next up, we have a bit of a banger. It's PS Bloody V up against FC Twente. Usually these games can be a bit feisty, but of course they play each other according to my eyes 57 times since 1994. 28 wins for PSV, 8 wins for Eschede, of course, and 21 draws. Of course, 5-0 win was the biggest win for PSV. 6-2 win was the biggest win for Eschede. Of course, PSV came just winning 3, losing 3 of the last 6 in all competitions. Meanwhile, FC Twente just 1 defeat, past 6 for them. 67% form for them at the moment. Last round though, over in PSV was a 3-0 win. The away side hasn't won. In fact, Twente hasn't won this game in a fair bit. There's been a lot of draws knocking around. However, Twente's last victory against these bad boys was back in 2013, 3-1 win for FC Twente. So of course PSV will be your favourites. They did get a bit of a battering though, of course, from Ajax. Of course, Twente did lose to Nijmegen, and they haven't actually won since they had been 3-2 win a couple weeks back. Look at the odds on this one. 3-1 on is your PSV, 7-1 is your long shot, so that's of course 20 and 17-4 is your draw. I'm going to do a feisty on this one, 3-2 win. They're going in favour of PSV to take the W. Sparta Rotterdam will take on a Feyenoord. Of course, Sparta's struggling at the moment. Feyenoord doing A-OK. Of course, plays 38 times in 1993. 6 wins for Sparta, 29 wins for Feyenoord, and 3 draws. Sparta come to this without winning 6. As for Feyenoord, they come to the 75% form, just 1 defeat in the past 6 games, of course. Coming at you though, last round over in Sparta was a 2-0 win for Feyenoord. That's back in January 2021. Of course, Sparta did lose to Waalwijk last round. Of course, Feyenoord picked up a 3-2 win over Cambuur. Odds on this one, Sparta 92 for the victory, 22-11 on is your Feyenoord. They are your favourites, and 10-3 is your draw. 3-1 win. Feyenoord on the road. Take 3 points again, move the chains. Next, we'll go to Utrecht, taking on Willem II. Let's get into this one. Of course, play each other 52 times since 1993. 25 wins for Utrecht, 15 wins for Willem, and 12 draws. Biggest win for Utrecht, 6-0 win. The biggest win was a 6-2 win. Utrecht coming to just 1 defeat the past 6 games. That's 75% form. As for Willem, also 1 defeat the past 6 games. 67% form at the moment. They have actually not won though in 3 back-to-back draws, and of course a defeat as well. Last round over in Utrecht was a 3-2 win for Utrecht. That was back in May 2022. So 2021. Going to the future there. Of course, coming at you though. Let's go back there a second. Yeah, Utrecht unbeaten against Wilhelm, going all the way to 2019. Utrecht did beat Heerenveen last round, 2-1 win. Of course, Wilhelm picked up a draw against Sittard, a 1-1 on this one. Look at the odds on this one. We have Utrecht 11-4 on for the victory. The IE pays 15-4 is your draw, 30-2 is your away win. That's Wilhelm on this one. So I'm going to go with a 2-0 win for the hosts on this one. Of course, I am with a 2-0, backing up with the 3 points. Let's go to NEC Nijmegen up against FC Groningen. Let's get into this one then, shall we? Of course, play each other 45 times since 1995, 15 wins apiece. Of course, course, 15 draws, even bloody Stephen across the gill. Of course, Nijmegen picked up a 4-0 win. That was biggest over Groningen. Of course, Groningen picked up a 5-1 win over Nijmegen. That was their biggest result as well. Nijmegen does just 2 wins the past 6 games, 33% form. Up against Groningen, just 1 win the past 6 games as well, 33% form. However, unbeaten the last 3, picking up a couple of draws as well. Last round over Nijmegen, of course, was a 1-1 draw. That was back in November 2016 in the Eredivisie. Of course, Nijmegen picked up a win against FC Twente. Of course, Groningen did pick up a win against AZ Alkmaar. Look at the odds on this one. Of course, Nijmegen come into this one 64 for the victory, 70-10 in Groningen, 25 is draw. Tight this one. I'm going with the 1-1 draw. That's right. Picking up the point piece. And then finally is RKC Waalwijk up against Cambuur, of course. Measured 22 times since 1994. 6 wins for Waalwijk, 7 wins for Cambuur, and 9 draws. Of course, big spin for Waalwijk. It was a 4-1 win. The big spin the other way was a 5-0 win. Waalwijk coming to this just 1 win in the past 6, 42% form for them at the moment. Cambuur coming to just 2 wins in the past 6 games, 33% form, and also coming to back to 3 defeats in a row. Of course, last time around, it was an 8-goal thriller going in favour of Cambuur 5-3 back in October 2020. That was in the KNB Becker Cup. However, last time in the league was in the Eredivisie back in March 2019. It was a 2-0 win for Cambuur as well. They actually won 3 on the spin against Waalwijk as well. Look at the odds on this one. We've got 29 to 20 is your RKC, 70 to 10 is your Cambuur, and 5 to 2 is your. It's tight as well on this one. I'm going to go with a 1-0 win though. RKC to take the W on this. That's my picks, boys. Be sure to get your picks as well using the website cut.Dutch. It is free. It's all a bit of fun. The predictor of the month. That's right. Of course, we'll have the results of that next week. But until then, give us some loving. Smash your thumbs up. Smash your subscribe. Of course, check out the links down below. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Twitch. I'm on Facebook as well. But also, if you want to show some love to the channel, of course, make sure you can come up with Patreon, my new best mate for life, on this Halloween Eve. Make sure you check that out as well. Patreon.com/. But until then, I'll see you soon. Until then, I am done.